Hi everyone. Today I will talk about gender roles in Asian, African, and the Western societies. Let's go to the gender roles. Gender roles is often an outward expression of gender identity, but not necessarily so. In most individuals, gender identity and the gender roles are congruous. Ang gender rules usually kay usahay makita nga paagi sa pagpakita sa gender identity, pero dili ta na sa kadaghanan kay ang gender identity o gender role kay magkaiusa. Next, let's go to the gender roles in the Philippines. Let us look at the gender roles in the Philippines. Looking back at the pre-colonial Philippines, Filipino women enjoy similar privilege like their male counterparts. Both men and women held enormous power within a clan. The Philippines, like many Asian societies, has a historical of distinct gender rules, while the traditional norms persist. The country is witnessing a gradual shift toward greater gender equality, driven by various social, economic, and the political factor. Wala pa ang katong panahon sa Kastila, ang mga babae sa Pilipinas kay pareho sira o katungod sa mga lalaki. Pareho ra sila sa sulod sa pamilya. Pareha sa ubang mga nasod sa Asia kay naay nagkalain-lain sa nga mga gender rules sa Pilipinas, bisan pa sa mga tradisyon nga nagpabilin hinay-hinay na mga nagbag-o ang nasod padulong sa mas patasan nga tungod sa mga babae o sa laki, tungod sa mga bag-o sa ekonomiya o politika. And next, let's go to gender roles in Asia. With the Japan recognized an economic superpower, gender rules remain highly influence its culture. Societal obligations are still observed in their rules. Gender rules in Asia are complex and diverse, shaped by a blend of historical, cultural, and religious influences. While the tradition values continue to play a significant role, modernization and the social movement have led to a gradual shift toward greater gender equality. However, challenges remain and ongoing efforts are needed to address gender disparities and promote women's empowerment across the region. Ang gender rules sa Asia kay naay nagka-lain-lain nga mga rule pinaagi sa combination sa kasaysayan ng kultura or reliyon. Bisan pa nga ang mga tradisyon nagpadayon ang modernisasyon kag ang mga social nga kalihukan nga nagkuan sila hinay-hinay nagbag-o para mas magpatasan pa ang katungod sa mga babae o sa lalaki. Next is across Asia, traditional gender rules have historical assigned domestic duties primarily to women and the economic provisions mainly to men. These rules are often deeply embedded in cultural belief and the practices influencing family dynamics, work expectation, and the social values. Sa kadahian ng mga kultura sa Asia, ang tradisyon sa kinabuhi sa mga lalaki o sa mga babae kay nga naara sila sa balay magatiman sa mga bata sa una mga panahon. Nara sa balay, di sila maglakaw-lakaw kay sila ang obligasyon sa balay niya. Ang mga lalaki naman kay sila ang mautong magtrabaho sila sa gawa sila mangita og pamaagi kung usaon nila pagtrabaho para sa ilang pamilya nga magdala ng kita. Sila yung magdala ng kita. Next is gender roles in Africa or the Latin America. In Latin America, cultural specific values and beliefs shape the gender roles and social expectation of men and women. The term machismo and the Marianismo describe the set of ideal attributes of male and females respectively that has developed in the region. Machismo refers to the cult of male virility in which the ideal man is bold, intransigent, and sexuality aggressive. Marianismo, on the other hand, refers to the cult of feminine moral superiority which defends. In the Latin America, ang cultural values and beliefs strongly influence how men and women are expected to behave. Machismo is a term that describes the ideal man and bold strong-willed and describe the willed and assistant particular in terms of his sexuality. Marianismo, on the other hand, portrays that ideal women as morally superior, pure, and submissive to men. This ideal has shaped traditional gender roles. Next is the gender roles in Africa, a complex and multifaceted aspect of the continent's diverse cultures. While traditional norms often dictate a division of the labor based on gender, modernizing influences are leading to shift in expectation and opportunities for women. This response explore the historical context, contemporary trends, and challenges surrounding gender rules in Africa. Gender rules in Africa kay ang mga lalaki o babae sa ilang tradisyon, norms kay ilang mga based on gender. Gender roles in Africa are influenced by a mix or tradition, norms and modern change. While many cultures have long held belief about men and women roles, modern times bringing new opportunities and the challenges for women. Traditional gender rules are rooted in historical and culture. Historical gender rules in Africa have been shaped by a combination of the cultural belief, economic realities, and societal structure. Sa kasaysayan, ang gender roles in Africa, ang mga kinabuhi sa mga lalaki o babae sa Africa kay napalambo sa tradisyon, panginahanglan sa ekonomiya o struktura sa katilinghan. Next is gender rules in the Western and societies. Western societies as women in the Western societies have made significant strides toward gender equality over the past century. Women in the Western societies have made great progress toward equal rights and opportunities with men over the last 100 years. Next is traditional women were expected to be homemakers, but this expectation has dramatically shifted to encourage nga gianam-anam na pag-end ang mga traditional sa mga babae na permi lang nasa balay. So women now hold leadership position including government roles and can pursue career as astronauts, sports, start, and more. Rights such as voting, driving law, land ownership, education access, and protection against violence are largely equal to those of men. It is becoming more common for men to take on the role of primary homemaker while women work. Many countries or adopting gender-neutral parental leave policies. Lastly, is the gender pay gap is now narrowing with increased representation of the women in the government.